A couple of months ago, I made a video about 2 free Shimmer Reverbs. I shall pop a card up there and a link in the description if you want to check them out. And, well, worth checking out if I may say so. But a couple of people commented and they said, that's all very well, Ian, but they are for Windows only. Now, I did mention this in the description, but I know not everyone reads the description of the videos. I didn't mention it in the video on the remote off chance that the developers might decide to produce Mac versions. These videos are up for perpetuity until YouTube is taken over by an AI and decides we've got too many free Shimmer Reverbs anyway. So I didn't want to put inaccurate information in the video. Anyway, I have found a free Shimmer Reverb which is available for PC and Mac. It's called Starlight and it comes from a company called Chaos Audio. Now essentially they are pedal manufacturers and they have a neat pedal into which you can download different effects algorithms, and this is one of them. This is the website, link of course in the description, and if you enter your email address you will get sent links to the downloads. So let's head over to the Music Machine and check it out. So I'm using pretty much the same setup and the same instruments as I used with the last one. This is Alicia's keys and I have removed all the reverb. Here's a single note. Very dry. Let's play a chord or two. Very dry. So all the other sounds you will hear on top of that will be the reverb. So let's have a look at that. So this is Starlight and it has 4 controls. It doesn't have any presets, which I think is a bit of a shame. It's always nice to see what the developer can do with their own product. But this is pretty much the start position. So let's just play a single note. So you can hear the Shimmer Reverb kicking in there. And let's play a chord or two. So a distinctly different tone to the others. You can check out the video and compare them a little bit if you like. I shall give you my thoughts in a moment, but let's have a look at the controls here. So we have space, which is the reverb, lumens, which is the shimmer, tone, which adjusts the tone a little bit, and mix, which is the mix between the dry signal and the reverb signal. Let's play with that one first. So if we switch it all the way down, we only get the dry signal. And if we turn it up, you can hear the reverb kicking in all the way up. Now you probably can't hear the notes that I'm playing there. It's a very slight delay before the reverb kicks in there, but essentially that is just the reverb effect. So let's leave it about halfway. And the tone, we'll do this one. This probably has the least effect, at least on the piano sound, to the other sounds, to the other controls. Let's turn this down. You can hear the tinkle at the end there. Let's turn this up. So it adds a little bit more, it seems to add a little bit more presence to the sound. We'll put this back at halfway. Let's turn the lumens down for the time being and just concentrate on the reverb. So we can reduce this. Doesn't cut it off altogether, and we can have a big reverb. That is a big reverb. Turn that down, and the lumens of course brings in the overtones, the high harmonics. that dun 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 dun. You can hear that higher harmonics coming in there after a little delay. So the middle positions are probably a good starting point, and you can adjust them according to the sound that you want. So what did you think of that? Well, if you saw the video about the other two free Shimmer Reverbs, you might think, well, it doesn't quite stack up. And if you think that, I would have to agree. The other two have far more controls, and I really think the Reverbs and the Shimmer sound far better, certainly on the piano sound. But let's try this on another sound, one which we also tried on the two free Shimmer Reverbs. So this is the other sound which we used on the other Shimmers, and I think it's a combination of low bass, cello type string sounds. I love that sort of sound. So that is it, absolutely dry. Let's get rid of that and move on to Starlight. I think that works really well on the lower sounds. Let's crank a few things up a little bit. So I tend to think that works better with that type of sound than it does on the piano. So I think that sounded much better. Of course, the settings were perhaps a little OTT unless you're really into ambient music. But you can play with this and adjust the settings and see what you can come up with. It is free after all. But that is the only free Mac Shimmer Reverb plugin I could find. There are, of course, paid ones. I think Valhalla does one, or at least it has Shimmer settings on one of its reverbs. So if you are a Mac user, or if you're a PC user and want to try this one out as well, I hope you found this useful. If you like videos like this, you might want to consider subscribing to the channel, ringing the bell, thank yous, or YouTube will tell you when I post a new video. And if you would like to click the big thumb, that would be amazing. Thank you so much indeed for that. Thank you very much for watching. And if you did enjoy this video, I think you will enjoy these videos as well. Thanks again. See you very soon in the next one.